Who's in the right here, y'all? Does Kwame have a legit beef to feel the type of way that he feels?
You can't tell a man how he should respond to someone challenging his manhood or anything that he ever did. But you know what I mean? Like, he made a good point. This is something that he worked for, regardless of how his career, man, I don't care if he averaged 2 points a game, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Like, this dude made it to the NBA. He was a top 5 draft pick. Like, he worked his whole life to get there.
The number 1 pick.
Yeah, the number 1 pick. Regardless of how his career went and anything like that, it's like to try and clown this dude. And we all do it. We all be like, yo, so-and-so stinks. But, like, still, we all can say it was still acknowledging that, like, and especially them and other players, like former players too, and those guys, like, you don't got to burn them down like that, because I would turn up on somebody too if he was trying to clown me for my NBA career.
Yeah, no, I agree with everybody. I don't have an issue with Kwame Brown and what he's saying. On the one hand, I agree with them. On the other hand, I'm like, well, where was all this time? Like, they've been talking crazy about him since he was on the Lakers, since he went to Washington. And again, people grow, they mature, they whatever. So maybe he's just at a breaking point where he's like, you know what? Like, I'm tired of people talking about me all the time. Like, I wasn't in the league.
I've watched every Kwame Brown video since this had gone, launched. From what I gather, the reason why Kwame's ticked off, because he's made a trend in saying that. That's been like the pattern, is because they're disrespecting him in front of somebody he not only respects, but somebody who respects him in return, and somebody that was cutting his check. You don't do a man like that in front of his boss, former boss, somebody who trusts and believes in him. I had no idea Kwame was this funny, this entertaining of a
Yo,
this is hilarious, bro.
Every single
never heard
thing
him
he
talk.
said. I never heard him talk.
He is hilarious. And I'm just like, nah, we need to get this man a show.